How y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere, but on your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing out there? Uh, you go to the description, subscribe to the new channel. Please subscribe to the new channel. Gotta talk about the fight coming up. Talk about some boxing for a minute. Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. Uh, Pay-per-view fight. I don't like the fact that it's on pay-per-view. I don't think that this should be a pay-per-view fight. I keep saying that. I got to keep saying that. Uh, Even though Bob Arum is being sued and people talking crazy about Bob Arum, at least Bob Arum gave us free fights. But my boy Keith Thurman back. I like the fighter Keith Thurman. I like what he brings to the sport of boxing. He brings excitement back to it for me. Keith Thurman, like I always tell y'all, is the reason I started back watching boxing. And I'm hoping that he goes out there and put on a show. I'm not even hoping. I'm knowing that he's going to go out there and he's going to basically destroy Mario Barrios. I think it's going to be maybe the 5th round. This is, like I keep telling people, a rejuvenated Keith Thurman, in shape, not injured, not coming off injuries, not coming off car crashes. Keith Thurman is going to go out there and show the world why he is Keith Thurman. Against an opponent like Mario Barrios, though, it's not going to really mean much in my opinion because Mario Barrios is a former 140-pounder. Even though I know he's moving up to 147, I really don't think it's going to make a difference for Mario Barrios. I think actually by him not being a natural 147-pounder, I think that's what's going to get him knocked out by Keith Thurman. I'm expecting Keith Thurman to knock out Mario Barrios from a body shot. That's what I'm expecting him to do. Mario Barrios leaves himself open like that when he throws his jab. I've seen Keith Thurman. I can't remember who was that. I think it was Soto Carras. Was a body shot that he called Soto Carras with the same type of punch that I could see him catching Mario Barrios with in their fight. But I don't see this fight going no more than the 5th round. Anybody who out there expecting for Mario Barrios just to run through Keith Thurman or give him a hard fight, that's not what's going to happen, y'all. You got to go back and watch and look what what Tank did to Mario Barrios. And not to disrespect Tank. Tank a hell of a fighter too, but Keith is way bigger and taller, stronger. Y'all going to see this boy go out here and get knocked out once again. Good matchup for Keith Thurman coming back. I think bad matchup for Mario Barrios coming after a loss. If I was his team, I wouldn't have sent him up against Keith Thurman whether or not he was coming off a 2-year layoff or not. Kind of make me wonder about Mario Barrios a little bit. Like, what are you really there for? Are you there to be a champion? Are you there to continue on in boxing? Because it don't make no sense to me that you will go out there and get stopped by Tank and then your team will send you in there against a dangerous fighter like Keith Thurman. So it really makes me wonder, what is his purpose? You know what I'm saying? If you get my drift, if you understand what I'm saying, like, what's your purpose in being in boxing if that, you know what I'm saying, that's what you got going on. What's good with you? It's going to be an entertaining fight because Keith going to knock him out. That's why it's going to be entertaining. Keith going to come out there full force because Keith Thurman going to have something to prove. If you watch the Sean Porter, the Porter's Way video with Keith Thurman on there, Keith Thurman basically know that he's being criticized by the public, by, people in boxing as well. And he's going to come out there with something to prove. Mario Barrios don't have enough to keep Keith Thurman off him. Mario Barrios, to me, is not a good enough fighter to keep up with Keith Thurman's pace or to give Keith Thurman any type of real deal problems. I don't see it. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he catches with a left hook going down, 9-round stoppage. I say 5th. I think Keith Thurman going to knock him out in the 5th round. Keith Thurman can't afford for it to go past 7th round with Barrios. Because then it's gonna be the Tank comparisons. The Tank talk gonna come back again. Even though he already shut that down when he told him to send a contract, but you know, since that was a minute ago, people gonna act like they didn't remember that Keith Thurman told them to send a contract, and all of a sudden they got quiet. So if he go out there and he allowed himself to go around more rounds with Barrios than Tank did, all of a sudden the uproar gonna start. Oh, and then Mayweather Promotions gonna come out and say something about Keith Thurman, and it gonna go back to Tank can beat Keith Thurman again, even though we ain't gonna be able to see the fight because Tank is gonna fight Barrios next. So he has to go out there and straight up demolish Barrios. And you know something I don't like? I don't be liking the PBC, you know what I'm saying? You know, the entertainment show that for the upcoming fight. You know, I seen Barrios, you know, how they had the little like dancers for him and stuff like that. That'd be unnecessary for us to see, in my opinion. I don't really care to see all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking about for Barrios. It could have been for Keith. He could have had some African dancers or Hawaiian dancers, you know, doing it for. I don't care to see that. I'm not watching to see how fabulous their lives are, which I ain't hating on them or nothing, but I don't want to see that. I'm on here to see what's the training about, what they doing in the gym, who they sparring partners is, and are they eating right, or are they injured? You know, I ain't watching to see them ride around in limos, and you know, I'm trying to see something that I can know who to pick and who gonna be the better fighter that night. I don't really care about them, you know, going from mansion to mansion and chilling and stuff like that. You know, ain't no hating. It's just that I'm not. I mean, they ain't there. They ain't taking me, so I don't want to see it. I'm worried about the fight. He took too long of a break. I don't think so. I think right now, actually, it's the best. It's perfect timing for Keith Thurman. For one, I say it's perfect timing because Sean Porter retired. You know, Sean Porter now, you know what I'm saying, leaving and retiring, Keith Thurman popping back up is good. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Sean Porter would have been back out, still out there, you know, I think people would have been like, oh, yeah, Keith Thurman coming back. We don't care, this, that, and the other. But since Keith Thurman is coming back and Sean Porter retired, I think it goes perfectly with the plan. It goes perfect, you know. But I know Keith Thurman will knock him out by the 5th round, though. Mario Barrios ain't that special of a fighter. I mean, y'all should have knew that when they let Tank fight him. If Mario Barrios was a threat, Tank would have never fought him. If Mario Barrios was a threat, Tank would have never fought him. So please don't go and bet your money on no Mario Barrios thinking it's a chance he could beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman gonna knock him out by the 5th round. I'm guessing it's gonna be a body shot. It might be a head shot, but I think it's gonna be a body shot because Barrios leave himself open after he throw his punches, especially his jab. If Keith, like he did, I think that was Diego Chavez. If he throw that jab and keep time and come in with that body shot, it's over. Tank hurt him to the body, remember? Tank was hurting him to the body. Y'all think Keith can't hurt him to the body? Y'all think Keith can't knock out Barrios? Me personally, I just think Barrios is a paid fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean a prize fighter. I mean a paid fighter. To me, even when the way he talks to me, it just don't sound like he's really trying to go out there and win or anything like that. I don't see him as a fighter that's going out there to be great. You know, he just don't have that sound to me, that confidence in his voice, like he's really out there to, you know, show the world and prove that he's the man. I don't get that from Barrios. I get somebody who's out there talking the talk but not walking the walk, in my opinion. I don't think he's serious for real. I mean, like I said, I think he's a paid fighter. And by that, I mean he take dives. You know, like he just a fighter who be there, journeyman gatekeeper like dude. Not to take nothing away from Tank. I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I'm just saying. But to me, that's how he come across to me. So I'm expecting Keith Thurman to do extra damage to him by the 5th round. 5th, 6th round, he out of there. He should be out of there. Or Keith Thurman going to look bad. He seems like a nice guy, yeah. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. That's what I'm saying. He ain't I don't see nothing fierce about him. I don't see no warrior in him like that. You know, then I seen a shot when I was watching the highlights between him and Tank, and Tank threw like a glancing over the jab, you know what I'm saying, right hook on him, and he just failed. That didn't look too real. You know, y'all know how I be. I'm so, you know, I think he just be out there selling belts and fights, you know. So I think Keith Thurman gonna go out there and knock him out. 5th round. Because Keith Thurman have to go out there. In order for him to get them big fights he talking about, them Yugis, Crawfords, the Spence fights, he ain't gonna be able to get them going out there going no 12 rounds with no Mario Barrios. Because they gonna dog him if he do that. Y'all know that. They gonna dog Keith Thurman. He go out there and he go all them rounds with that boy. Yeah, Keith ain't no Tank, but he needs to end the fight fast and impressive. I hope Keith healthy. He's still a top fighter. Oh, he ain't got no choice but to be healthy. He better be all this time. We better not hear, oh, I had an injury in camp. You should have been drinking milk or something while you was off all them years. What the hell you talking about you got an injury? Did you, unless it happened in the fight? You know what I'm saying? We don't need to hear nothing about no injury from Keith. Especially if they go 12 rounds. You know how they be, I had an injury, that's why I went 12 rounds. No, don't nobody want to hear that, Keith. We want you to go out there and knock him out. I want Keith Thurman to knock him out. But I keep telling y'all, the real deal fight at welterweight, the major fight at welterweight is Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford, y'all. That's the fight. Everybody think it's Spence versus Crawford. It's not. It's Thurman versus Crawford. That's going to be the headline. That's the major welterweight fight, I'm telling y'all. And I ain't counting out Errol, and I ain't counting out Yugas either, but I think that's the fight that's going to be the one. Bud will crush Thurman. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I ain't going to count my boy Keith Thurman out like that. We'll have to see. First, Keith Thurman got to go out there and do a good job on Barrios. Which that ain't going to be enough, in my opinion, to make them want to come out and fight Keith Thurman. I feel if Errol Spence do beat Yugas, though, if Errol Spence do beat Yugas, then he'll fight Keith Thurman. Just to stay away from Terrence. I do feel that though, excuse me. I do feel that if he beat Yugas, he going to Keith next. Y'all know he go the easy route. And that ain't hating on him, that's telling the truth. He going Keith Thurman probably next if he beat Yugas. But will Keith Thurman be ready for Errol Spence Jr.? I think so. This should be an easy fight for Keith Thurman. This should be an easy fight for Keith Thurman. I don't think he should come out with no injuries, his eyes swollen, or nothing like that. I just don't see Barrios bringing him really no problems like that for real. I just don't see it, in my opinion. I just don't see it. Thurman lost to washed up Manny, but a washed up Manny is 10 times better than the Barrios. A washed up Manny Pacquiao is 10 times better than the Barrios, in my opinion. So, you gotta give Manny Pacquiao his credit. Take none away from Manny Pacquiao. Yugas will outbox Spence. Spence versus Crawford is a big fight. Thurman versus Crawford comes later. I don't know. I hope it comes. I don't care which comes. I just want to see the undisputed matchup at welterweight. I just want to see who gonna be the man that hold all 4 of them belts at the end of the day. I don't care if it's Keith. I don't care if it's Crawford. I don't care if it's Spence. I don't care if it's Yugas. I just want to see a welterweight champion, undisputed champion. The man who got all the belts. The real champ. The real champ. Not this title holder. These niggas title holders. No disrespect to them. They title holders. They ain't the real deal champ. You ain't the real deal champ of the division until you have all 4 of them things wrapped around you. So that's what I'm waiting to see. You think he can beat Bud? Keith Thurman beats Yugas? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Marshall Carter. I appreciate you. Keith Thurman beat Yugas. I think that'll be a good fight though. Yugas will give anybody a good fight though. Any welterweight, Yugas gonna give him a tough fight. But if Yugas was more aggressive, I would say Yugas would have a chance of really beating all 3 of them. Yugas got skills though. Yugas got time and real good though. A lot of people don't pay attention to Yugas, but it's his hesitation in fights, I think that slows him down. But also, like I said in one of my videos, Yugas don't stop. I don't see Yugas being fatigued in fights or nothing like that. So, I don't see him fatigued in fights. He bring everything. Chain with Ice, what's up with you? I ain't heard from you in a minute. Chain with Ice, y'all hit that like button if you're watching. Please hit that like button. Yeah, but I'm going with Keith Thurman. I'm hoping that Keith Thurman knock him out. Keith can't miss 3 years and come back and be the favorite over Bud or Spence. No, he can't do that. No, there's no way possible he can do that. I'm talking about him potentially fighting him. I think everybody would love to see that. I would. Keith against Crawford. That would be a good fight. I think Keith will hurt Crawford, but lose on points. Yugas give Crawford a hell of a fight. Shit, I think Keith Thurman can possibly hurt Crawford. I think Yugas can hurt Crawford. All them, man, all them can hurt each other. In my opinion, all of them can hurt each other. That's why I want to see all of them fight. You see what I'm saying? I hate that. Well, Sean Porter after mix, he already lost all of them. Well, except Yugas, he did lose to Yugas in my opinion. But Sean Porter, there's really no need for Sean Porter really to stay around if you really think about it. If you really think about it. Let me see. Spence work weight beats Yugas. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I went for you. I'm going for Yugas against Errol Spence Jr. I'm going for Yugas against Errol Spence Jr. I think if anything, Yugas should have go up and attack that eye that they say was injured. Plus, I just see Spence as real limited, in my opinion. People get mad at me for saying that. The depending on what type of opponent he fighting, you know, his style does he's the same fighter every time, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do that against Ugas. I don't see no knockout coming from Errol Spence Jr. against Ugas. I don't at all. You know, Errol Spence ain't knocked nobody out in a long time, so I don't see him knocking out Ugas. I can see Ugas possibly hurting Errol Spence Jr. catching Errol Spence Jr. when he opening up. That's one way to catch Errol Spence Jr. It's very hard, really, to hit Errol Spence Jr. because he got that long reach and he create distance so well by jumping back on the back foot. But I'm going with Ugas in that fight. I think Ugas' game plan should be to try to hit that eye as much as possible. I think Bud stops Thurman. Keith's lost his animal instinct since 2014. I respect Sean, but he's awful to watch. Sean be doing a lot of headbutting too, y'all. If y'all watch this, if y'all watch Sean Porter he does a lot of headbutting. All that time about he ain't dirty and he don't be trying out. He literally swings his head when he used to fight. I was watching that against him and Crawford, him and Spence. He literally ducks his head down. Yeah, he headbutts a lot. Didn't Spence duck Ugas twice? He ducked him once before. I know that's for a fact he ducked Ugas once before. But, you know, anything to duck Terrence, so, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I make people mad when I say that, but he won't be fighting Terrence. I mean, he'll fight anybody instead of Terrence. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he ducked Ugas before. When he fought Ocampo, he was supposed to fight Ugas. And you can go and look that up. That's facts. But, you know, Mr. Easy Route Spence, you know. EJ is damaged goods. Al Heyman knows it. I mean, we gonna see what's gonna go on with the Ugas fight to say he damaged goods. I ain't gonna say he damaged goods yet, because then, you know what I'm saying, that'll you know, downgrade the fight between him and Terrence potentially. You know, he went through a car crash, came out in victorious. You know, maybe he gonna come out victorious even after the detached retina that he so-called got in sparring. But maybe he gonna come out victorious in that. And you know, I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, he's not the same fighter. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I think when people do that, you know, it takes away from his next opponent's victory. You know, now if he was to lose to Ugas, people gonna say it's the eye. You know, I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, Ugas gonna have his moments in the fight, but Ugas gonna have to really go out there and fight. Like who's saying, the style of Errol Spence Jr., the way he come forward, his aggressiveness, his work output, his punch output, he gonna have to bring it. You know what I'm saying? Ugas can't be sitting there hesitating and playing all night and, you know what I'm saying, doing all that irky-jerky movement in front of him like he be doing. He gonna have to, you know, he gonna have to have that timing right and attack Errol Spence's body as well. Sean beat you. Yeah, he beat Usyk in the amateurs. Yeah, I mean, I'm elbow in the eye. I mean, it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not, they ain't going out there to shake hands and, you know what I'm saying, be gentlemen or nothing like that and dance or nothing like that. It's a fight. You go out there and you take the weakest spot on the opponent. His eye, he just went through surgery, so-called, with his eye. Aim for his eye. The entire fight, I would aim towards his eye. I mean, if you want to win, you want to win, right? If you want to go out there and you want to be a gentleman and lose, no. I'm going for that eye all night if I was Ugas. Every punch I throw. Head, butt, everything. If that's what I got to do to win. I hope Keith Thurman. I think Thurman going to get him, man. I don't know. You know, I like Bud's style. I like Bud fighting ability too. If it weren't for Bud being at 147, yeah, I say Keith will take it. But with Bud there, I don't know. I just can't. Bud dangerous, man. Keith Thurman dangerous. Yeah, we gonna see what we gonna see in due time, y'all. We gonna see in due time who the man gonna be. He also beat Andrade, Jacobs, and Better Be in the amateur. Yeah, I didn't know he beat Andrade. I didn't know he beat Andrade and Better Be. I knew he beat Daniel Jacobs. Man, Keith Thurman dangerous as hell. What you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? You must not know. I keep telling y'all don't know about my boy Keith, man. Y'all don't know about my boy Keith. Bud Crawford is the best in the game. Nobody beats him, let's be honest. You know, I ride with Bud a lot. But you know what I'm saying? I just can't do my boy Keith like that, man. Now, Bud ain't nothing to be played with. Bud is not no joke. Bud don't play the radio, but at the end of the day, I cannot just throw Keith Thurman out there like he just would lose to Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman is a different fighter, man. I'm telling y'all. Bud and Keith Thurman, they are different fighters. They different. That is the fight, y'all. Floyd Mayweather is whipping young prospects and sparring. They say he's sharper than Tank. I mean, of course. Floyd stay in shape. Floyd got more experience than Tank. Better fighter than, I can't really say because Tank career ain't, better fighter than Tank. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Floyd's still going to be out there whooping on them boys. He got way more experience than them. This dude been boxing since he was a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old. The experience with Floyd is out the window. Why you think he was able to beat all the people he beat? Keith lost to washed up Congressman. Yeah. He lost to Manny Pacquiao. He lost to Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he lost to Manny Pacquiao. Ain't nothing we can do about that now. We got to move forward from that now. And Manny did his thing. Manny won. Keith back now. Now we get to see what's going on with these welterweights, baby. I just hate that. We finna have one more month to see Spence versus Hughes. It's finna be February, so we ain't got that much longer. Y'all. Keith don't shake now. Oh, we gonna see about that, man. We gonna see what Keith gonna go out there and show y'all Keith Thurman is back. And then everybody gonna be like, man, I want to see Keith gonna fight Crawford or Spence. Then people gonna be screaming for Keith Thurman. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna be screaming for Keith. Man, I got Tyson Fury knocking Dillian White out. Tyson Fury is gonna knock Dillian White out. Excuse me, though. He gonna knock him out. That's easy. That's easy work for Tyson Fury. Boots and Ortiz will murder Keith. Like I say, we'll have to see. People need to start mentioning Boots and Ortiz. Boots and Ortiz need to fight each other. Brooks and Ortiz need to fight each other. That's what they need to do. I don't know if Fury gonna underestimate White. No, I don't think so. I think Fury gonna go out there and put hands on that boy, make him look real bad over there. What do you take to get over a cold? Just cold medicine. Because they need to fight each other. They ain't fought nobody. They getting their name getting out there too fast, and they ain't fought nobody. It can only be one, like Highlander. There can be only one. They have to fight each other. They have to. How do I see Ennis Ortiz going? I don't know. That's a tough one. Virgil Ortiz ain't no joke himself. Virgil Ortiz ain't no joke himself, even though he got knocked down by Maurice Hooker. And a jab. Let me tell you something. A jab beat two fighters I know. A consistent jab beats these two fighters. Virgil Ortiz and Josh Taylor. A jab in their face slow them down. You can beat them with a jab. That's all you need. I ain't saying that's all you need, but I'm saying a consistent jab in their face. It messes up their whole fight plan. Josh Taylor and Virgil Ortiz. When you see one of them lose, it's going to be because the fighter has a good jab. If you see one of them lose, it's because the fighter has a consistent jab and kept a jab in their face. Both of them. I guarantee you that. Conor Ben. Yeah, that's a great fight for him. Either one of them could go fight Conor Ben. Conor Ben, an upcoming fighter with a name. Go fight Conor Ben. Boots said there's levels to it. Well, that's a level. Conor Ben, he got a big name too now. So them two should fight. Oh yeah, I'm trying to stay on. Yeah, you need some pop in that jab there. You need that stick. You need that Vernon Forrest jab. That Sonny Liston jab. That Triple G jab. That's some good fights right there, man. But see, Conor Ben, them ain't calling out each other like that. All these so-called top welterweights who really talking about they want to be the man, they ain't even going at the little dogs that got names. All they keep talking about, oh, I want Crawford, oh, I want Spence, oh, I want Hughes. Y'all ain't even handling the little guppies out there. Y'all don't even want to fight the little guppies. Y'all don't even want to fight the little ones out there. All you keep hearing, oh, I want the belts. Jerron Ennis, oh, I want the belts. Fight somebody. Well, y'all, it's time for me to get off, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the channel. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Y'all stay tuned, please. Y'all go to the description. Y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I got a new channel. It's in the description. Please go to the description and subscribe to that channel, please. Also in the description, you see PayPal, Cash App. If you want to support the channel or donate to the channel, you can go right there. Anything you seen, I will appreciate. I truly thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support out here. Just stay tuned, y'all. I'm gonna keep all type of videos coming, whether it's boxing or, you know what I'm saying, news, entertainment news, or just my thoughts. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. It's easy work boxing. I'm out.